Alrighty, guys and gals, what's going on, everybody? It's Biggie. Welcome back to SnowRunner. Sound like a disc jockey. All right, it's 99.1. We're playing low rockin' hits all night. I repainted the truck here to blue, and I've got something planned for this episode. I was going to do the this thing, repair this. We're still going to repair the roadblock here, but I've got a quick little task I can do. We've got to deliver this trailer. It's a sideboard semi-trailer just right over here. Yeah. Let's go do it. How you freaks doing? Hope you're all right. You freaks and freakesses. I'm actually going to roll out this way. What are you doing keeping this closed? Yeah, that's how we do there. Little side entrance. Looks like you gotta move this because stupid reasons. We've got saddle low. I think that's what we need for the sideboard. The sideboard semi. Probably still going to refer to this as the green machine. There she is. He's stuck in the mud pretty good. It's so weird how the trailer like moves when you... It almost works against us right there. Okay. All right. Let's see. Well, we're just rolling right down the path here. We're going to ease on down. Okay. Not sure what the hell that was. The country Elvis there. This is what we'll use for the delivering the... I think we need wooden planks. Might flip right there. I think it's planks they need for the rock slide. I don't know. I don't repair them. I just deliver what they tell us. Well, Skeeter does. We going this way? Oh. I'll just move that there. Oh, look at this. We got something up here. Yeah, this is, we'll take advantage of this because I want to uncover the map here to see what the hell's going down in Bunky Town here. Sorry about that fence. I'm real sorry about that one. A bunch of wind turbines here. We got paths all up there. We're going to come back and open that up. Let's get this done first. We've got a little transformer station here. You can step voltage down from AC, convert it to DC for the neighborhood. You can also step it up for transmission. Power is it's much more efficient to transfer it over lines as alternating current comes into the house. At least here in the States, it's converted to direct power. Direct current, yeah. What do I have marked here? Okay, we're going this way. Could be tobacco fields. Oh, tobacco grown in North Carolina. I remember. All kinds of crops there, though. Opium, you know, shit like that. Look at that silo there. Kind of nice looking. think that's used for storing grain. I mean, it could be multiple things, but I don't know. I'm not a farmer. Rob, where's Rob at? My man, his family, farmers. Like real, like actual farmers. What does that mean, Eric? Nice, little favor completed. I wish it would show up here like a little, like an XP bar, is what I kind of wish. All right, that's done. This is the water tanker. Let's roll back this way. Like, what's up here, man? Oh, this is nothing. This is weird to me. Like, this is blank, and I don't see any way to really get up there. That's, can't go through there. That's train track. I don't know. These maps are a little bit strange. Okay. Well, there's no sense in coming over here then. If it's just, well, hold on. Hold on. Let's go see what this is. I've got a little step deck trailer. Let's just grab that. We'll come out this way. Maybe this opens up a little more as we are riding that edge there. Ride that edge, eh? Oh, real sorry about you, fence. That might be a little path right there. A scarecrow. Man, that reminds me of, you guys ever seen the movie Jeepers Creepers? The first one is classic. I don't know about the rest of them, but it's got actually Justin Long in it and this hot chick. But man, if you're into horror movies, I mean, it's kind of silly, but it's also creepy as shit. You've never seen Jeepers Creepers. It's a classic little film. I think I saw the second one. It was okay. Those things are never, as good as the original. Sorry. Jeepers Creepers, where'd you get those peepers? Jeepers Creepers, where'd you get those eyes? Oh, it's a little skiff or whatever there. I thought it was a trailer for us. All right. A couple of generators laying out in the open. It's worth some moolah. All right. Okay, nothing up here. I guess that's just the edge of the map there. All right. Hay day are the hay bales here. We'll have a crane for that. What we're going to do right now is recover. Plot out a course. We need... you know what I actually need is... I just realized here, there's not a trailer store in here, is there? What's that? Is that a close miss? I don't have that here. I can see it on the map, but Okay. Hold on, guys. Sorry. What am I doing here? Another roadblock. I want to start track this. Okay, so I need medium planks delivered here, and I get the medium planks from right here. The problem is I don't have a trailer. Got the water trailer there. There's not a trailer store here I can buy. Let me look at my... No, this is the only... These are the trailers on the map, so that's kind of a problem. Well, we could go through here again. There may be a trailer store through there. The other option... I don't see anything down here. This doesn't... This is for delivery, I think. Okay. I'm just... Oh, wait, what is that? What's that? Oh, that's nothing. Okay, so kind of a problem. Tell you what we'll do. Pipeline Bay. Let me go to the global map here. Okay, this is where we would come out. Do I have a trailer sitting down here? No. I'd have to come all the way. I have this. What's this? Step deck. That is a hell of a drive to get the step deck trailer, isn't it? And I have no idea how we're going to repair this. Not sure about that. Okay, well, here's what I'm going to do. We're going to move here. I'm going to retain the truck. Go there. Let's retain this. Is it? Oh, retain. Okay. Global map. Let's go here. We'll go to the garage. Let's see if this will work for us. It's right here at the garage. And then I do have to drive it back, but I can leave it over there. Let's deploy that. Where is that big bastard? That'll work. It's a little bit bigger than I want. All right. So now we just have to bring this back. Kind of a drive, but we gotta do what we gotta do. Do the doey. Skeeter does the do. I don't do the do. You don't know what you're missing, Big E. Where's my man Cynics? I think he's my Diet Mountain Dew freak. I think he lives on that. I think he relates a lot to Skeeter. I'm not saying he's a serial killer. I don't know what he does in his spare time. But I think he might have a thing for some Mountain Dew. Let me hear you, Cynics. This might be the best trailer for this particular job because the planks take up 2 slots. So I think I need this. And I like the fact that it connects with the saddle instead of, you know, hitched to the truck. It's not a good connection. We got fuel to get back here. Too dizzying. I keep trying it. I just keep to get, I don't know, just makes me nauseous. So about 3-4 gallons. It's so erratic, the fuel consumption. Automatic definitely burns more. We're starting to get some driver ranks now. I think, what are we, 14 or 15? Could be 16. Oh boy, I remember it. I should have gone through there. I remember this little horrible spot here. I'm also thinking about using the Scout and seeing if I'm going to look it up. I want to see what it would take to explore the world, or if it's if we're locked behind tasks or something. It probably would take 2, 3, maybe more episodes to do it. What I'm hoping is it's just like it's not the DLC areas, because if you explore the world, you have access to all kinds of trucks, unlock a whole bunch more stuff. Might want to do that. I probably should have already done it, but I don't know. I kind of get into a zone I like, and then I just want to start completing some tasks in the zone. And we've jumped ahead quite a bit. We've got a bunch of stuff to do in Alaska, Tamir, Russia. I just, on a whim, kind of bought this North Carolina DLC. DLCs for this game are super cheap, and I like to support because they're still putting out content for the game. And I have a lot of fun with it. It's become one of my favorite games to chill with. And I get to roleplay a serial killer a little bit. It's like, it's my dream come true. I mean, not really. And everybody plays the fool. Yeah, I'm going to have to look into this area a little bit more. It's just a little bit weird, this zone here. There's bridges and stuff I just have no access to, no tasks to get them done. Okay. Kind of a mark is that? All right. So, oh man, this drives me nuts, bro. Nuts! Okay, medium planks, warehouse. Okay, well. Okay. We're gotta do this. I've got to come across here. I need this trailer here. I need it at the garage. So, what is that? Oh, it's a log trailer. You had logs. All right, I'm going to roll down this way. We'll take this. I need to get here because I'm going to have to fuel up. And then what we'll do is we'll come here. We'll grab these. And then we'll head out on the highway. Yeah. Come down this way. Are we looking for adventure? Yeah, we might be. We'll take the tracks, like a proper trucker should, and we'll deliver these motherfuckers. That's going to be the damn plan now. What do you say, Skeeter? You on aboard, baby? All right. Don't call me baby. You're my little baby, Skeeter. My little serial killer baby. Yikes. I think you hit those rocks in third, definitely fourth gear, you're taking damage. Not that it matters too much. We've not damaged a truck yet so badly. Well, I mean, aside from flipping it. We've not damaged it so badly where it's not been drivable or if it's affected the driving. Not that I've noticed. When that stuff down there under functions, when it goes, I think it goes orange and red, especially when it goes red, you'll notice a pretty big difference in how your vehicle is driving or not driving, more specifically. Hold on, guys. Got a little message here. Hold on, I got to reply to this. Sorry, guys. Okay. Should be able to get over there on this fuel. Refuel at the garage. Garage. Damn. Why am I... Which way am I supposed to go there? I think I'm supposed to go around that? I don't know. I don't think it makes much of a difference. It's a fucking lake just streaming across there. Kind of out of focus there. A little bit weird. You've got control over that. You can take that off, the blurriness and all that. Sometimes it looks great. Sometimes it doesn't look great. Sometimes you feel like a nut. Sometimes you don't. Mounds I'm enjoy. It's like sometimes you're living and breathing, sometimes you're not. Sometimes you're a piece of hide, needs to be tanned. Pretty horrific. Excuse, like, in your opinion. You should put a comma after every sentence. Just say, in my opinion. Well, Skeeter, in my opinion, it's wrong to be a serial killer. Real sorry about these fences right here. There we are. We gotta take that road. And look, I'm fucking doing him a favor. It's a lot easier for him to get in there with his tractor and harvest that shit. Drive around through a gate? Come on. What's that gate gonna keep out anyway? It can blow us over with a horn. I wonder why they elected to do that. I don't think something like that would have been unintentional. I wonder if they did it to... Maybe you don't know you can drive through fences. You having to blow your horn or something. It's like, oh, the fence went down. Maybe I can drive through it. I don't know. I doubt it. Who knows? Who knows what's in the mind of these wacky devs? Wake some old people up. They're probably already in bed. It's damn near 6 in the evening. Been asleep for 2 hours. Alright, we'll refuel. We are going to need it. Catch. It would be a good idea for me to take this fuel carrier there and place it somewhere on the map. Like in between these two sides of the river here, or the lake, whatever it is. I can use it as a gas station, essentially. Somebody in there listens to the radio. Who's that in there? I can't really tell. I think that's Scott Bob. Old Scott Bob. All right, let's go pick up our planks here. ×2. Let's roll around this way so we can... Oh, there's a gas station right there. There is a gas station there. All right, well, it's not really convenient where it is, but I didn't know that that was there. Hit this low gears, a little more control. These old style storage sheds. Associate those with hangars, like the big giant ones. Wooden planks. Oh, these take up one slot, man. That's all we need. Wait. Not what I needed. How do I... Hold on, I have to... I gotta do this. Glad I looked at that. I need medium planks here. These. Yeah, so I did need this. Alright. Let's go get this rock slide cleared up. I guess just with planks. Sure. I finished a book last night. It's called A Prayer to Owen Meany. Can't remember the author's name. It's John somebody. Could be wrong there, but he did the book called Cider House Rules. I loved the movie, but I understand they changed characters in the movie. I don't know why they do stuff like that with movies, man. But, I mean, I thought the movie was great. I've never read the book. Heather recommended the book to me. He's got a very engaging style of writing. A lot of religious overtones and undertones in that book. But I enjoyed the story. But anyway, I want to check out Cider House Rules. If you've never seen the movie Cider House Rules, well, if you're a book reader, I would suggest reading the book first. But if you're not a book reader, if you just like looking at pictures, you guys out there, your Jugs magazine or whatever. I remember the movie as being really good. I think it's Tobey Maguire, a very young. I think I could be wrong there. And some beautiful woman. I saw the movie many, many years ago. I don't remember a lot about it. What I do remember, it's like an apple cider farm or distillery or something like that. But I remember Toby's the main character, but like you've got the foreman, this black guy, really cool. And then like the antagonist is this guy that's working for him, this big muscular dude. That's really all I kind of remember. It'd be hard to explain, like give you a synopsis of it, because I don't really remember. I think that movie came out in the 90s. But great movie. Anyway, I'm looking forward to reading the book. But I started a new book. I've been reading like a fiend. You know how fiends read? Yeah, that's been me. Fiends are known for their reading. Do I want to come through here? I think I'm just going to take the track. We could come up this way and hit the road, but the tracks aren't too bad here. It's a little bit odd driving over them, the way the truck and the trailer drip. It's actually kind of a nice effect. It's a pretty realistic effect that they did. It actually gives me memories. I've had a couple of motorcycles over the years. The first bike I ever had, I bought it I was 17 years old. I think I bought it in 1987. It was a 1986 Honda Rebel 450. Man, that bike was beautiful. It's a small bike. I mean, it's a great first bike. It was all chrome and black, just a nice looking bike, man. But, and I used to drive it all over. I was living in Newport News at the time. I would drive it to Virginia Beach, Norfolk, where I was working. And there's a couple of different ways you can get across the James River, Chesapeake Bay, and that area. What am I doing here? Oh, this is what we need. But I remember driving across bridges. We've been promoted rank 16, ladies and gentlemen. Look at that. All right, well, not the best repair job there, boys. Anyway, I remember going, I think it was the Merrimack Tunnel or something like that, but it was a bridge that opened up to allow ships to pass, and it had these huge metal ridges that ran the length of the road. And I remember driving over that on the motorcycle, and I could feel the wheels wanting to dig in to the grooves. It was a scary, scary feeling. Yes, it was. All right, let's see if we can pull this thing out of here. I'm going to leave this trailer. Let's move it off the road here. Man, look at this. How about the rock cleanup, boys? What do you think? Okay, I'm going to leave the trailer, but what we're going to do... We'll leave the trailer somewhere here. Let's come get this thing. See if we can pull this out since we're in the bigger vehicle here. Yeah, we just leave it here because we don't really need to use that little path right there anymore. All right, rank 16, man. Got about a half a tank of fuel. Let's see where they want us to take this. Tents here. Oh, it's over here. Where the hell am I going? It's tracking this quest, man. This drives me nuts. It's forever going to drive me nuts. The auto tracking. Yeah. It just puts something on the map up there, and it, you know, I tend to look at it. I don't like things all over the screen, but I tend to look at it, and sometimes I just kind of head in that direction. I was like, well, maybe if you weren't such an idiot. Well, maybe. I mean, there is that. How the hell are we going to pull this thing out of here, man? That looks like the best bet over there, because this is too steep here. We're going to get it from the other side. Get low gear here. Of course, I have no reverse in low gear. Hit this a little straighter. Okay, off balance. Where does this go to? Oh, you're not supposed... You're actually supposed to lift it up. Once I go to the... Oh, it goes there. Where are we in relation to that? Where the hell am I? Over here. Okay. We want to hit the road here. Well, I'll tell you what. I think the best play, if we can get it... We're going to come back across the bridge. See if we can weasel our way down through there. We'll just stick to the road here. Like that. Not sure we're going to have the fuel for this. But I want to see if we can just force this thing out of here. I can see why it says crane. It's just to pick it up. We don't need a damn crane. Cranes are for losers. Turn that engine on. All right, can I get turned around here? Should be able to. The thing this truck does not have is turning radius. Yeah, we tried a Hummer. It just honestly wasn't not that good. But I don't know if they're upgraded. Yeah, maybe they're good. Whoop. Oh boy. You seem a little impractical for, you know, city and town driving, but I don't think that's the point. Started off as a military vehicle, got commercialized. I think they've got different models and variations. I'm sure they do, right? Some are more affordable than others. Oh, we got anybody with a Hummer out there? That's as close as she gets. I wonder if it makes a difference whether you're towing something from the front or the back with the, if you've got the engine on. I don't know. I think it would work better. I mean, oh, we just go around here. I mean, it's obviously not in gear. Basically, you have the engine on so that the power steering turns a little easier. Wouldn't make any sense otherwise to have the engine running. I'm going to turn it off here, though. I don't know why. Just am. Alright, we should make it over here with 13 gallons. Let's actually keep it on. Maybe it'll be a little bit easier for me, fuel-wise. Where was that gas station at? What the fuck did I just do? Not sure what I did there. It's a half tank of gas. It's over there, isn't it? That fuel station? Yeah, it's over there. Maybe we can make this. We'll give it a shot. Trying to think, where would I want it if I was going to leave this fuel tanker fuel tank, whatever the hell it is. Probably like somewhere in here, I think. So I can get between the garage and over here. Maybe, right now this is our crossing point. Maybe leave it right here as a fuel station. Might be what I need to do. It would make a big difference. Because this thing is rough. Not even sure we'll make it here. .6. What if I did this? All right, that saves quite a bit of fuel. I'm just gonna stay in the high and low end here. It burns half the fuel. Now we're doing half the time, but under a quarter tank here. I mean, I am burning up in here. Sadly, I can't keep the AC on while I'm recording because it picks up whenever I speak into the mic. I've got filters on this mic, which work really well, but I get this like slight electronic sound to my voice because what's happening, the mic doesn't pick up the AC if I'm not speaking, but once I speak, it activates the mic and the AC sound comes through with my voice. So I have this, it's very subtle, but it's like it's a slight electronic tint to it. Yeah, maybe we make it here. I'm wanting to jump out of gear. I think we can get there. The big cooling towers over there. I think that's what they're called for a nuclear power plant. I worked at Surrey nuclear power plant. Not too. I was there as a contractor. I had to get a clearance, and which wasn't that hard because I've had a secret clearance years ago when I was in North Carolina. I worked at the Cherry the Marine Corps Air Station, Cherry Point. I'd have secret clearance, but anyway. Look at that. That's nice, man. Nice little area right there. Look at that. Got some kayaks out there. Beautiful. I love kayaking. I used to kayak when I was living in Gloucester, Virginia. Before I moved back to Newport News for a little bit. After I came back to California, I had me a little one-man kayak. I used to love that thing. I'd take it out to the James River. Kayak for miles. Actually made a trailer. I had this little mountain bike, and I made my own trailer for it, so I could just, because it was about 2 miles from the water, so I made this little 2-wheel trailer that I could put the kayak on behind my bike, and I would just bike it down, chain up the bike, take the kayak out. All right, well, we're just about out of fuel, and we're just about out of time. We got the bridge repaired. I like that. Founder's Keeper. What is this? We find this on the to-do list here. I've not picked it up yet. I mean, it could be called something else. All right. Well, not sure what we're going to do next episode, but let's recover here. Give Skeeter some rest. I want to thank you for hanging out with us today. Do appreciate it. You guys and gals take care. Skeeter and I will catch you in the next episode. Peace.